Remember my prior videos on the Portage tornado? Well, this is quite a prominent intersection here of Lover's Lane, and we're going to take a look at this both ways. Be right back. It is the 8th, by the way, of January 2025. Okay, we just passed Sam's Club and we're about to cross the Portage Creek and the bike trail. Took a little walk on that. Seen some of the damage earlier this year, but I noticed coming through here you see a lot more of the trees down now. See the damage there, and then the snow also on the trees. This little manufactured home community here took a pretty hard hit. Not as hard as they did out on East Kilgore Road. You can see right here, this forest is knocked down. Okay, both sides of the street. And just a little bit earlier here, we've seen the home. Of course, this home has been razed already, and there's a home that was destroyed right there in the corner. They're razing it. Over here on this other corner, that house still stands, but there was a couple of buildings behind it there that do not exist. There's a large gray building to the east of that known as the Quads, that part of the Upjohn complex back in the day, and then Pfizer, Pharmacia and Upjohn, and then Pfizer. And their headquarters building was right up here on the right. It was razed to the ground years ago. See more of this damage here of the trees knocked down. And of course, back here too, you see the foundations of a couple of the buildings knocked down. This is all Pfizer property now. Complete woods right here, about flattened. And then this part is Stryker. I misspoke. The Quads are now Stryker, part of the Stryker Corporation. Over here on the right-hand side or the south side, this is all Pfizer. Stryker's global world headquarters is right over here to our left. Seen videos of that in the past. And right here behind this fence is where the headquarters of the Upjohn company was. We personally knew the gentleman and his son who hand-laid that stone wall that went around the front of this building, this beautiful complex, and it was all tore down and taken away. The big building that you see right there, brand new facility, manufacturing facility for Pfizer, multi-billion-dollar investment with a B, and it is not in operation. It is to produce vaccines, and they decided to put a halt to it. And there were several hundred jobs that were in jeopardy and so forth. Back in the day, this is another one of the pharmacy and Upjohn office buildings, and it was not wanted by Pfizer, and so there it sits. And we'll take a little ride down here on South Portage, the Portage Road. This big pad up here is where the contractors would park, and they built a stile or a bridge right over the road here so that they could cross over every day for years building this facility. There's old building 41 right there they connected it to. I know that building well. Right in that corner, front corner of the building, was a very large print shop, commercial print shop. Here's the front door, very Art Deco. The Upjohn company, of course, the flag's at half staff, half mast for President Jimmy Carter. Here's Pipe Alley, their power plant. You can see all of the pipes, manufacturing of the medications and the drugs. All started with Dr. Upjohn inventing the dissolvable pill. It's turned into this. All right, little Pfizer tour. I'll be right back. Of course, the south part of the complex here of the Pfizer complexes, their animal medications division, Zoetis Global Manufacturing and Supply, right down there. And of course the Pfizer ball diamonds. Back in those woods right there, there were ancient Indian, Native American mounds that were found, and they are protected. Right back in the buildings there, the chemical operations buildings, they manufacture